it's Allie here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these DIY EOS lip scrubs. So let's get started. So this is the first one that I made out of the Great to Meet You chapstick, and I'm going to be showing you how to make something like this today. And then also I used the half of the EOS in this one and just used the rest of the recipe. You're going to be needing an EOS container that is empty. If it's not empty, that's completely fine. We can clean it out. And chapstick, and if you don't have a chapstick that you don't mind using up, just use some shea butter in place of the chapstick. Some coconut oil to make the formula softer, and a knife. And then a microwave safe bowl and a spoon to mix everything with. And then obviously sugar for the lip scrub, and a microwave and a freezer, which I didn't have a clip to. The first thing you were going to want to do is clean out your EOS container, and since mine had a little bit of lip balm, I just cut it off with a knife and then set it aside. Okay, so after you're finished cleaning out your EOS container, just get your bowl out and get ready to start the actual lip scrub. So first, take your lip balm or shea butter, and if you have shea butter, just use about the same amount as I do lip balm here. And if you have lip balm, just break it out of the tube and then stick it in your bowl. Next, we are going to want to add quite a big tablespoon or teaspoon of coconut oil, and you can just eyeball this. There's no specific measurements involved with this. Next, stick it in the microwave, and I'm just going to put mine on 30 seconds. It wasn't enough at first, but just do it in small intervals so it doesn't burn or get too hot. So I microwaved it for a couple more intervals and it finally melted all of it. Add as much sugar as you think is needed. You don't want it too liquidy, but you also don't want it too dry because then it won't form into a solid material. So I would say about the consistency of mashed potatoes. So once it's the right consistency, you are going to want to add it into the container, and you want to be really careful just to get it into the place where it's needed and not get it on the sides, because we're going to screw the lid in, and if there's any sugar it won't screw in all the way, and then you will have to redo it, and it just is really hard to do. Okay, so once you have all the product in the bottom of it, you will just screw the little cap thing on to help it stay, and if it's not going in all the way, you might want to take it off and just clean up the edges and make sure that there's no sugar around it. Next, you're just going to want to fill up the rest with the sugar, and make sure you pack it in really hard to make sure it stays solid and there's no empty spaces in between, and it freezes solidly. Next, just put it in the freezer until it gets solid. I would say about 30 minutes, and then when you take it out, if there's sugar on the outside of it, you want to clean that off and get it ready for the other half of the EOS container. Okay, so next get your other half of the EOS container and line it up. You should be able to kind of tell where to line it up at, and then just snap it on, and then you can take the lid off, and this is the finished product. So this is how I use mine, just like a real EOS, until I feel sugar on my lips, and then I can just rub it in and lick it off. It won't hurt you, just don't eat the whole thing. Video requests down below so I have some ideas for it, and if you want to see how I get my hair like this, basically my hair, like how I straighten my hair video, then just comment down below and let me know so I know to do it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.